Well, hello and welcome to my latest update video, the last but one before Christmas. As you can tell, I had a slight cycling accident earlier last week. More of that on the website as we get towards Christmas. Two important things to share with you today. The first on the latest update on the Atomic Weapons Establishment pension situation. I met with two delegations, Prospect Unite, last week and the week before. Undertook to raise this issue with the Prime Minister, which I did at PMQ. And then just yesterday, Richard Bennion, Maria Miller and I went and had a meeting with the Defence Secretary, Michael Fallon, which we put the case for the AWE workers and pressed him very hard on whether the MOD could assist in trying to close the gap between what the workers want and what management are able to offer. And pleasingly, we came out of that meeting with a sense that two things. First of all, he recognised the public service ethos of the workers at AWE and admired the work and valued the contribution towards this country's nuclear defences. And secondly, that he did commit that he would go away and look again at the situation and see what more he could do, perhaps, to help. No firm commitment, but a very constructive attitude. So fingers crossed we'll see something coming forward in the future. I know that the negotiations are ongoing and I'll continue to put pressure on at my end to try and reach an equitable settlement for everybody. Second thing just to mention is this morning the government has announced second stage consultation on a new funding formula for schools. It looks at first light, I've still got to do the maths, but it looks at first light as if this funding formula could be very good for North West Hampshire schools. First of all, it introduces the idea of a base level of funding for every pupil in the country, which will be great. And secondly, there is going to be a sparsity factor particularly designed to preserve and protect village and rural schools, the small schools on which we rely so much in this constituency. Second areas of interest is that, particularly for Andover, is there's going to be a big push on funding towards pupils who've shown previously low attainment. So kids who are moving through school and it's clear that they're not quite up to speed with everybody else are going to attract extra funding alongside the funding for people on free school meals and all that kind of stuff. So the package thus far is looking very good, and it's a great outcome, I think, for the F40 campaign, which I've been part of in pushing for a fairer share, if you like, of the schools' money to go towards more rural areas like North West Hampshire. So I hope you find those two things useful, and I'll see you again next week.